Hello students, so how you all are doing? Welcome back to Indian Online School. Today we are here to discuss the IMO sample paper of grade 8. Okay, so today we have sample paper of year 2020 that we are going to discuss here in this section. Okay, as usual, this sample paper has divided into 4 sections. So first section is gonna be like logical reasoning. Second section is gonna be like mathematical reasoning. And the third section will be your everyday mathematics, that is of like 15 questions are there in each section. Then the last section that you have is achiever section. In achiever section, there is 5 questions. Okay. So that's how we have 50 questions in total, and this sample paper is also carries of 50 marks. Okay, so let's start with the first section first. So we have our first section as logical reasoning. Okay, so let's solve the logical reasoning part and let's see what type of questions we will find over there in this section. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first question first. Okay, so let's start it. So the first question in the first section, that is logical reasoning, is like select a figure from the option which will replace the question mark to complete the pattern in the given figure. Okay, some pattern is given over here. Now we need to find out that what figure out of the given options we can put here so that we can complete this following pattern. Okay, so we need to find the figure from the given option that can replace this question mark. Okay, let's try to find out that what figure can replace it. Okay, so try to make the figure what is was supposed to be here. So the first it should be like this only. Then after that it should be like this. Okay, then after that this kind of line should be there. Then after that this kind of line and another this kind of line should be there. And on the top of that the semicircle should be there. Okay, so this kind of figure we need to complete this the pattern over here. Okay, so let's see what figure we can find which is similar to the figure that we have made. So if we are going through it, so what we can find, what we like option A is just similar to the figure that we have made. Yes, so what we can say, the first question answer is option number A. Understood? Okay, let's move to the question number 2. Now, question number 2 is saying that in a row of boys, Karthik is 7th from the left hand. Okay, so as you know, this is the left hand, this is the right hand. Now, Karthik is 7th from the left hand. Okay, so if we are going to make from here, so this is a position of Karthik, which is the 7th position. Okay, Karthik is 7th from the left hand. Now, Vivek is 12th from the right hand. Okay, now Vivek is 12th from the right hand. Okay, so I'm going to mark this place as a 12th and this is Vivek's place. Okay, now if they interchange their position, they are interchanging their position. Now this becomes Vivek's place and this becomes Karthik's place. Now what happens? The Karthik becomes 22nd from the left hand. Now if we are going to count the position of Karthik, so it becomes 22. Okay, from the left hand only. So now how many boys are there in the row that we need to find. So how we are going to find it? So like as we all know that before the Vivek's position is 12th position, now they have interchanged. So technically the Karthik position should be the Vivek's position only. Now in the question it is given over there. After interchanging, Karthik's positions become the 22nd from the left hand. So when we are going to add both the positions, what we are getting? We are getting 34 only. Now, what we are doing here, we are counting Karthik 2 times. So, we need to subtract 1 from it. Okay, when we are subtracting 1 from 34, so we are getting 33. Okay, so that will be our correct answer, which is option number C. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. So, the next question that we have is pointing to a man in a photograph. A woman said, "The father of his brother is the only son of my grandfather." So, how is the woman related to the man in the photograph? Okay, that we need to find. So how we are going to find it? So the woman, what woman is saying actually? So woman is saying that the father of his brother, which means that is his father only. Okay, the father of his brother, which means the father of his brother is the father of her as well, is the only son of my grandfather. Okay, wait. Okay, so she's pointing towards like a person and saying the father of his brother, that person's brother is the father, uh, okay, the father of his brother is the only son of my grandfather. So only son of my grandfather is her father only. Okay, so that will be how is the woman related to the man in the photograph. So that will be the man is the brother of that woman. Okay, so the woman will be the sister of that man. Okay, so that's why option D is the correct answer. Okay, now three positions of a dice are given below. Now which number will be at the top if 5 is at the bottom? Okay, that we need to find out. Okay, 5 is at the bottom only. Okay, so now we need to check that which number will be at their top only. Okay, so let's see if 1 is here on the one edge of uh, 1, the 2 is there, and another as 3 is there. Okay, and if we are talking about 3, so on the one edge, like 4 is there, and on another edge 5 is there. Okay, so what we can see, one edge is this one, so on this edge the 4 is there, and on this edge the 5 should be there. Okay, because as we can, if we are going through the dice 3, no, so what we can see, 3 is there on the one edge, 3 of the 3, 1 is there, on the other edge 4 is there, so they are representing this pattern only. Okay, so 5 should be there at the bottom, so which is opposite to the 1 only. Okay, now question is asking that which number will be at the top if 5 is at the bottom. If 5 is at the bottom, then the top will be what? Top will be 1 only. So that's how we are getting our answer, which is option number A. Okay, let's move to the next question, which is question number 5. Now, question number 5 is saying we need to find the missing number in the given series. Okay, so one series is here, we need to find the rule. That which rule that particular series is following. Okay, so first we try to find the rule. Okay, so what is happening over here? So 2, after 2, 5 is there. Then after 5, 10 is here. Then after 10, 17 is here. Then after 17, question mark is there. Then if we are going towards it, so after 37, 50 is there. And after 50, 65 is there. Okay, so first we need to find the rule, that what rule it is following, this given series is following. So if we are going through that, so 2 and 5, we have a difference of 3. Then 5 and 10, we have a difference of 5. Then in 10 and 17, we have a difference of 17. Okay, so what rule we are seeing over here? So every time the difference is increases by 2. Yes, or what else we can say, the difference between the two numbers is an odd number. Yeah, consecutive odd number. Okay, so between 2 and 5, there is a difference of 3. Now between 5 and 10, there is a difference of 5. Between 10 and 17, there is a difference of 7. Okay, so now what should be the difference? Next difference. So the next difference should be 9 only. Okay, so if we are going to add 9 and 17, okay, so what we will get? 17 plus 9 will be 26 only. Okay, so the number where that will be get, that should replace this question mark, should be 26. Understood? So 26 is our option B. So that's why option B is our correct answer. Okay, now let's move to the next question. So the next question that we have is we need to find the correct water image of the following word. Okay, so the word is like monument. Monuments. Okay, we need to find the correct water image of this word. Okay, so suppose this is the mirror which is placing below the image. Now we need to find the water image. So how we are going to find it? So am will. Okay, as we all know that in water image the letters become inverted. Okay, the image become inverted of the original image. So am looks like this. O will remain same. Now N will looks like this. Okay. Okay, so N will looks like, okay, this, okay. U will looks like this. M will looks like this again. E will looks like this. Okay, N will looks like this. T will looks like this. And S will looks like this. Okay, so the correct water image should be similar to the image that we have formed. Okay, if we are going through the option, so what we can see, The correct mirror image that is similar to our option is option number B, as you can see over here. Yes, so the correct answer is option B only. Now let's move to the question number 7. In question number 7, we need to find the number of triangles. Okay, so how we are going to find it? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 triangles. After that, this gonna be 9th one, this gonna be 10th one, then 11, then 12, okay, then 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so what we can see 16, and this gonna be like our 17th triangle, and this gonna be our 18th triangle. So this figure has total 18 triangle. Okay, so option number C, 18 is our correct answer. Now in the next question, we need to find that how many 6 are there in the given series, each of which is immediately preceded by 9 and immediately followed by 6. Okay, so what we need to check over here, so we need to check that we need to find the number of 6. So the condition is that before 6, 9 should be there, and after 6, 6 should be there. Okay, so this kind of sequence we need to find. Okay, let's see that how many times the 6 is appear in this given series like this. Okay, so what we can see, this one 6 is like, okay, we are going to count this one. Okay, no, we cannot count this one because this 6 is preceded by 9 but not followed by 6. Okay, so this time we are not going to count this one. Okay, then this 6, yes, this 6 is preceded by 9 but and followed by 6 as well. So we will count this 6. Okay, now if we are going to count this 6, so what we can say, this 6 is preceded by 9 and followed by 6. They preceded by 6 and followed by 6. So we are not going to count that 6. If we are going to count this 6, so this 6 is preceded by 6 and followed by 9. So we are not going to count this 6 this time. Okay, we are coming to this 6. So this 6 is preceded by 9 and followed by 9 as well. So again, we are not going to count this 6. Now, if we are going to count this 6, so this 6 is preceded by 9 and followed by 6. So we are going to count this 6. Okay. Now, if we are moving over here, so we will count this 6 as well. And we will count this 6 as well. So how many 6 are there? Which are immediately preceded by 9 and immediately followed by 6. Okay. So how many 6s are there? Like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 6 are there. Okay, so that's how what we are getting. We are getting our answer as 1, 2, 3, 4. So option B, 4 is our correct answer. Okay, now let's move to the next question. What next question is saying? Now in the given Venn diagram, we need to the circle represent doctors and triangle represent males. Okay, circle represents doctor, triangle represent males, and a square represents professor. Okay, now which of the following number represent male doctor who are not professor? That we need to find. Okay, so how we are going to find it? Let's see. Okay, so in a circle you can see some numbers are given over there. In triangle as well some numbers are given over there, and what you can see in the square as well some numbers are given over there. Okay, now according to the question, we need to find the number which are representing over here. So the how many numbers or how many people are there which represents male doctor who are not professor. Okay, that we need to find. So how we are going to find it? Let's see. The male doctors who are not professors. So as we know that circle represent doctor only, triangle represent male only, and square represent professor. Okay, so the male doctor we need to find. So first we will see how many male doctors are here. So we need to check about circle and triangle. So if we are going through circle and triangle, so what we can see, 9 is common. 9 is there in which is in a circle and which is there in a triangle as well. Okay. Now, so 9 is there who are male doctors. Now, who are not professor. Okay. If we are going through this 6, so what we can say is the these three numbers represent So 3 number is there in a common, which is common in all the three things. Like 3 is common in triangle, 3 is common in a square, and 3 is common in circle as well. So 3 are the male doctors who are professor. Now we need to count the male doctors who are not professor, because this time we are not going to count the professor in it. So our correct answer should be 9 only, because 9% are there who are male doctors, who are male, and as well as who are doctors. Okay, so that the correct answer should be 9 only. Now let's move to the 10th question. So in the 10th question, it is asking that which figure can replace this question mark. Okay, that we need to find. Okay, so what we have to see, this there is like symmetry kind of pattern which is given over here. So what we are seeing, these two boxes are there, then 1, 2, 3, then two boxes, then two boxes. So this kind of things is given over here. And we need to make the whole thing in a symmetrical order. If we are going to make it, so how we can make it? If we are going to draw this one box which is shaded, and another box which is also shaded, and this box which is shaded. Okay, if we are going to fill it like this, so what we can say, that will be symmetrical, totally symmetrical. Okay, if you have to draw one line like this, so that should be symmetrical from both the things, no? That will be symmetrical to this will be symmetrical to this will be symmetrical to this. Okay, so according to that only we need to make it. Okay, so which figure can fulfill and which figure can complete this pattern? So that is option number C. Now let's move to the question number 11. Now question number 11 is saying, when we are facing towards north, when Niharika is facing towards north, so Niharika walks 20 meter while she was facing towards north. Okay, so first we will try to make the direction over here, north, south, that will be east, and this direction will be west. Now Niharika is facing towards north only, so I'm going to present it by through this point. Okay, to this point I'm going to present Niharika. Now Niharika walks 20 meter towards north. Okay, so she walks like this, and suppose this is 20 meters. Now she turns left. While she is moving like this, so her left should be in a west direction, and walks for 30 kilometers. Okay, so she is walking like this and walks for 30 meters. Now then again she turns left. If she is moving like this, so her left should be in a south direction. Okay, and walks for 20 meters. So that will be 20 meters. Okay, then she turns right. Okay, if she is moving towards south, so her right will be in a west direction, and walks for 10 meters. So how far and in which direction is she now from her starting point? Starting point is this only. Now from the starting point, she is in a west direction, that is for sure. Okay, and if we are going through the option now, so we can see in option number A only west direction is there. Okay, so we can choose option A directly as well. Okay, no, option in option C also west is there, so we cannot choose option A directly. Okay, so now we have to find the direction, the distance as well. So how we are going to find it? From the starting point we need to find the distance, no? So if we are going through this, okay, like, so if she was here initially, she was here now, but now she is here. Okay, we need to find this distance. Okay, so how we are going to find it? If we are adding this distance and this distance, then we are ready with the total distance. Okay, so this distance is 30 degree, as we all know, because this is the opposites. Okay, so this will be 30 and this distance is 20. So 30 plus 10, we are getting 40 meters. So the distance is 40 meters and towards west. Okay, so what we can say, the option C is our correct answer, which is 40 meters towards west. Okay, so that will be the correct answer. Now let's move to the question number 12. Now question number 12 is saying that P denotes plus, Q denotes divide, R denotes multiplication, and N denotes, S denotes subtraction. We need to find the value of this thing. Okay, let's first write it. So 16, R denotes multiplication, so we will put multiplication sign over here. Then 12, Then Q denotes division, so we need to put division sign over here. Then 6 will be there. Then P denotes plus, so we will put plus sign over here. Then 13 will be there. Then S denotes subtraction, then we will put subtraction sign over here. Then minus 15. Okay. Now we need to solve it. So let's solve it. What we are getting? 12 divided by 6 is 2 only. Okay, let's solve it. So 32 plus 13, which is equals to 45. 45 minus 15 will give us 30. So the answer should be option number A, 30. Understood? Okay, let's move to the next question. So the next question is saying that three figures, which is like P, Q, R, is given to us. Okay, now if we are folding the sheet of paper, now which of the folded paper has been cut? Select a figure from the option which represent the unfolded paper. Okay, we need to find out which one is the unfolded paper. Okay, first we are folding it like this, then we are folding it like this. When we are folding it, so we are getting this kind of shape. Okay, when we are completing this shape, so what kind of shape we will get? This one circle will be there, and kind of this rectangle should be there. Okay, so what shape we can exactly say that is gonna be the part of this particular figure. Okay, so let's see which will be a correct option if we are going through this particular shape. So our option number A will be the correct answer. Understood? Okay, let's move to the next question. So the next question that we have is in the there is a certain relationship between the figure 1 and figure 2. Okay, so first we need to find the relationship that they are following, and on the basis of that relationship only we need to find that which figure can replace this question mark over here. Okay, so what is happening over here? One is square is there, which is like rotated like diagonally. Okay, then after that, okay, how many sides are there in a square? So there are 1 2 3 4 sides, so 4 plus 1 we are getting 5. Okay, so 5 side figure is pentagon, so we have made pentagon, and inside that the square is there. Okay, now what we need to do? Triangle is there. Okay, so triangle has 3 sides, so 3 plus 1 is 4. So the figure having 4 sides is kind of like a square thing. Yes, so that is having 4 sides only. So what shape should be there? So the 4 side square should be there, and the triangle will be first it is there, then we have rotated it in a anti-clockwise direction. Half rotation we have made, so it is like this only. Okay, now again what we need to do, half anti-clockwise rotation we have making of this thing, the triangle. So the triangle will be here, so it should be like here. Okay, so it should looks like this only. So the figure C will be a correct answer. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So the next question that we have is question number 15. Now, so let's see what question number 50 is asking for. So the question number 50 is asking that, saying that combine in a certain code language is written as this. So how will be creating be written in the same language? Okay, so that we need to find. So how we are going to find it? Let's see. We need to follow the same rule. Okay, so let's see what we can do, what is happening over here. First we need to find that thing. Okay, combined is written over there. First we need to find the rule which is following over here. Okay, so they are following. Okay, so the code is B C D E I M N O. Okay, so the first letter is what? First letter is B only. So first letter is C. So in the place of C, we are writing B over here. Then C is here, then D is here. B, then C, then D is here, then E is here, then I is there at the place only, then at the place of M, and M is there. Okay, in the place of N, M is there. So what is happening over here exactly? They are interchanging the position. C interchange with B, O interchange with C, okay, then M interchange with D, then B interchange with E, I will remain same, N interchange with M, okay, then N interchange, E interchange with N, and D interchange with O. Okay, let's try to make the code of creating like this only. Okay, we need to follow the same pattern. Let's see what we can make.
Smriti, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
आपकी साउंड नहीं आ रही है एक्चुअली.
Ma'am, now it is coming.
हाँ, मेरे ख्याल से
Okay.
काफी देर से नहीं आ रही है.
No, ma'am.
कब से नहीं आ रही है? मैं अभी रियलाइज किया मैंने एक्चुअली.
तो मैम जस्ट टेल मी कि वो आया है कि नहीं, क्योंकि मैं तो थॉरोली एक्सप्लेन कर ही रही हूँ.
ये आपका लास्ट क्वेश्चन है ना इसका, रीजनिंग का?
15th, यस मैम, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग का लास्ट
आप
क्वेश्चन.
एक काम करो स्मृति, एक्चुअली मेरी डॉटर है ना, वो स्कूल में उसकी तबीयत खराब हो गई है, तो आप केवल ये
Okay.
15th वाला कंप्लीट कर दो दोबारा से, ओनली 15th वाला. ओके,
Okay.
एंड वंस आई एम बैक वी विल रिज्यूम इट, और अदरवाइज कल कर लेंगे.
ओके मैम, ओके.
ठीक है, अब बस ये वाला 15th वाला आप दोबारा से रिपीट कर दो.
Okay. Okay, so word combine is given over there. What we need to do first, the code is given over there. Okay, first we need to find that what we can do to make the code. Okay, so let's try to break the code, that how they are try to break the rule that they are following to make a code. Okay, so let's see what is happening over here. So what we need to do, we have to do nothing. We just need to write all the numbers in an alphabet, all the letters in an alphabetical order. So first is B, then C, then D, then E is here. After E, I is there, then M and O. We are just writing all the letters in alphabetical order to make a code. Okay. So the same thing we need to apply over here with the word creating. Okay. So let's see which is the first word in this creating. Okay, so that should be A. So A, then after A, C should be here, then E, F, G, H, I, G is here, then I, then N, R, and then T. Okay, so what code we have made? So the code that we have made is A, C, E, G, I, N, R, T. Okay, A, C, E, G, I, N, R, T, which is our option number D. So now we are moving towards our next section, which is mathematical reasoning. Okay. So in this section also we have 15 questions. Okay, so let's go to the first question of this section, which is a question number 16. Okay, let's see what question number 16 is saying. So question number 16 is saying that we need to find the area of a square whose diagonals are of length 18 centimeter. Okay, area of a square we need to find, and diagonals are given over there. Okay, how we are going to find the area of a square? Okay, so you know these kind of like diagonals are of a length 18 centimeters. So diagonal is of 18 centimeters. Yes, and as we know, the sides of the square are equal. Okay, sides of the square are equal. So what we can see over here, and all angles are also equal. So the angle is of 90 degree. Okay, so what we can see over here in this square, there are two triangles. Okay, And what we can say when there is a 90-degree angle, so this is a right angle triangle. And in right angle triangle, we all know we can apply the property which is a Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So if we are going through that, so what we have to do, like 18 square is equals to, as we all know that the sides of the square are equal, so let's take it x, and this one is this will be x2, so the x square plus x square. Okay, so now first we need to find of the square of 18. So what is the square of 18 that we need to calculate? So the square of 18 is 324. Okay, so 324 is equals to 2 times of x square. Now we need to divide 324 with 2. So what we are getting? We are getting 162. Okay, 162 we are getting. So 162 is a x, is equals to x square. So what we can say, area of square is side by side only. Okay, side multiply by side. So if side is x, so that will be x multiplied by x, which is x square. Now here we get the value of x square, which is equal to 162 centimeters square. Okay, so what we can say, the area of square is equal to 162 centimeters square, which is our option number B. Understood? Okay, let's move to the question number 17. Now question number 17 is saying that a parallelogram having its opposite sides equal and each of angle is right angle, then it is a rectangle. Okay, suppose one parallelogram is there. Okay, and it is saying that opposite sides are equal to each other. Okay, and all angles are of 90 degree. Okay, so yes, it will be a rectangle because the main properties of rectangle are the opposite sides are equal to each other and all angles should be of 90 degree, which are right angles. Okay, so what we can say, yes, that such type of parallelogram will be rectangle. Understood? So our statement P is true. Okay, now let's move to the statement 2. So statement 2 is saying that a parallelogram having all the sides equal is called rhombus. Yes, that is also true. Okay, so what we can say, both statement P and Q are true. So option A is our correct answer. Okay, let's move to the question number 18. Now question number 18 is saying that it is given over there in the question that P square plus Q square is equals to 35. Okay, and on the other hand, it is given over there that the value of PQ is equals to 15 by 2. Okay, we need to find the value of P, twice of P plus Q square minus P minus Q whole square. Okay, that we need to find. So how we are going to calculate it? Let's see what we can do. So for this, okay, what you can see over here, we need to find the value of this number. Now, so we will take this only. Now, what is the value of P plus Q whole square? So when we are going to solve it, so we will get P square plus Q square plus 2PQ. Okay, and when we are opening this bracket, so we are getting P square plus Q square minus 2PQ. Okay, now the value of P square plus Q square is given over there in the question. So let's put it, that is 35, and twice of the value of PQ is given over there, which is 15 by 2. Okay, so let's put that value as well. So that is 15 by 2. Okay, now we need to put the same value over here as well. So what we are getting, let's check. So this 2 cancel, and this 2 and 2 is also cancel. Now twice of 13 plus 15 will equals to 50 minus 13 minus 15. 13 minus 15 will equals to what? Will equals to 20. Okay, so twice of 50 is 100, and 100 minus 20 we are getting 80. So the correct answer of this will be option C, which is 18. Okay, now let's move to the question number 19. Now question number 19 is saying that by what number should we divide minus 24 raised to the power minus 1 so that the question will be this only. Okay, so let's suppose we are dividing minus 24 raised to the power minus 1 by x, and we are getting questioned as 4 by 9 raised to the power minus 1. Okay, so what we are doing, if we have to find the value of x, so that will be equals to like minus 24 raised to the power minus 1 divided by 4 by 9 raised to the power minus 1. Okay, when we are solving it, so here we are getting minus 1 by 24 divided by 9 by 4. Okay, and when we need to solve it, what we are getting, minus 1 by 24 multiplied by 4 by 9. Okay, so 4 times 6 is 24. We are getting minus 1 by 54, which is our option number B. Okay, that is our correct answer. Okay, let's move to the next question. So now we are having our question number 20. Now question number 20 is saying that we need to find the value of Z. Okay, so in the given figure, this PQRS is a rectangle and QUTV is also a rectangle. Okay, now if Y is, the question is saying that Y is 4 times as much as, okay, so Y is equals to 4 times of X, okay, and Y is also equals to twice of Z. Okay, so first we need to find the value of Y. Okay, so how we are going to find it? Okay, we can see over here. So this is the X and Y both together forming a linear pair. So which means X plus Y is equals to 180 degree. Correct? Because they are forming linear pair. So let's put the value of X. So X will remain X only, and on the place of Y we can put 4X. So that is equals to 180 degree. Okay, so what we are getting, 5X is equals to 180 degree when we are dividing 180 by 5. So what we are getting, 5 3s are 15, 5 6 are 36. We are getting the value of X as 36. Okay, so what will be the value of Y then? So Y will be 4 times of 36. Okay, so the value of Y, what we are getting is 4 6 are 24. 4 carry over 2. 4 3s are 12 plus 2 is 144. Okay, so the value of Y we are getting is 144 degree. Now according to the question, the Y is twice of Z. Okay, so what we can say, the Z will be half of Y. Yes, we can say this. Okay, so 144 by 2, what we are getting? We are getting 72. Okay, so the value of Z will be 72, which is option number B. Okay, let's move to the next question, which is question number 21. So in the question number 21, it is asking that to reduce the rational number to its simplest form, we divide the numerator and denominator by what? Okay, that we need to tell. So as we all know, to reduce the rational number to its simplest form, we should divide the numerator and denominator by their HCF, okay, by their highest common factor. So that is our option number B. Understood? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Now, next question is our question number 22. So let's see what question number 22 is saying. So question number 22 is saying that the number of the workers and the number of the days taken to complete the work. Okay, so what we need to do in this question? In this question, we need to find that which of the following sentence very directly. Okay, directly means if one thing is increasing, so other thing also increase. Okay, if one thing is decreasing, so in the respect to that other thing, the next thing of that should be decreasing. Okay, that is a directly relationship. Now the first option is a number of the workers and the number of the days taken to complete a work. Okay, let's see. If the number of the workers increase, the number of the days decrease. Okay, and vice versa. So what we can say, they are not very directly. Okay, they are indirectly proportionate to each other. Now when we are talking about the option B, so option B is saying that the number of the units of current used and the amount of the charges for the consumption. Okay, so let's see, is it true or not? Okay, so the number of the current used. Okay, so as high you use current, so the charges increase. Okay, if the amount of current in the units of current increase, the amount of charge also increase. Okay, so what is happening over here? So they are related directly. Okay, they are directly proportional to each other. Now when we are talking about option number 3, so speed of a vehicle and time taken to cover a fixed distance. If speed increase, time decrease, and vice versa. Okay, so that cannot be they are also related in a directly proportionate. Okay, now the price of goods and its consumption, if price increase, consumption always decrease. Okay, so if price decrease, then consumption increase. Okay, so they are also related indirectly, they are indirectly proportional to each other. So what we can say, only option B is the only option that is very directly over here. Now let's move to the question number 23. Now question number 23 is asking, we need to find the smallest number that must be subtracted from this to make it a perfect square. Okay, so what we will do here, we will try to find the square root of this number by division method. Okay, because we need to find out that what number should be subtracted. So 5, 6, 7, 5, 6. So what we will do, first we will make a pair from the end, then 2 2s are 4, we are getting 1, we will put the 6 7 over here, 2 plus 2 is 4. Now 3 times we will do division, so here we will get 129. Let's subtract 129. What we are getting? We are getting 38, and we have to bring down this 56 as well. And this 3 we need to add over here, so we are getting 46. Okay. So now let's put 8 over here and 8 over here as well. So what we are getting? We are getting 3744. Okay. When we subtract it, we are getting 112. Okay. So if we have to subtract, if we are subtracting 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, and we are subtracting 112 from it. Okay, so the number that we got, that we will get, like 6 minus 2 is 4, 5 minus 1 is 4, 7 minus 1 is 6. This number what we get, so that will be the perfect square of 238. Okay, so what number we need to subtract from this number to make it a perfect square? So we will subtract 112 to make it a perfect square. Okay, now let's move to the question number 24. So now question number 24 is saying that the population of a state is 50,000. Okay, currently it is 50,000. Now it increased by 20%. So if we are increasing 50,000 by 20%, so it becomes what? It becomes 10,000. Okay, so now new population will be what? Population will be 50,000 plus 10,000. Okay, that will equals to 60,000. Now, on a second year, it increased by 30%. Okay, so now we need to increase 30% of 60,000. Okay, what we are getting? We are getting 18,000. Okay, now when we are adding 80,000 with 60,000, we are getting 78,000. Okay, so the population after 2 years will be 78,000. Understood? So option B will be our correct answer. Now let's move to the next question. Now next question is saying a number whose 1/5 part increased by 4. Okay, 1/5 part we are going to increase by 4. Okay, suppose the number is x and 1/5 part of x will be 1 by 5 of x. Okay, now it is increasing by 4, and that is equals to 1/4 part of the same number, which is 1/4 of x, and diminished by 10, which is decreasing by 10. Okay, now we need to find the number. So how we are going to find it? Okay, so let's solve it. So what we are getting, like x by 5, okay, minus x by 4, we can solve it directly, and minus 10, we have to put take this 4 over there on that side, so it becomes minus 2. When we are solving it, so we are getting 4x minus 5x by 20 is equals to minus 14. Okay, so we need to solve it again. So we are getting minus x is equals to minus 20 minus 14 multiplied by 20. Okay, we can cut minus with minus sign. We are getting x is equals to 280, which is our option number D. Okay, so for the question number 25, option number D is our correct answer. Let's move to the question number 26. Now in the question number 26, we need to satisfy the equation and find the value of A. Okay, so the equation is given over there. So what we will do? We will do the cross multiplication. Okay, so 7 goes in a multiplication with 3a minus 4, and this 5 goes in a multiplication with 4a minus 2. Okay, when we are multiplying it, what we are getting? 28 minus 21a minus 28 is equals to 20a minus 10. Okay, let's solve it. What we are getting? 21a minus 20a is equals to minus 10 plus 28. We are getting a is equals to 18. Okay, so what is the value of A that we are getting? The option A, which is 18. Okay, let's move to the next question, which is question number 27. Now, what we need to do in question number 27? So, in the question number 25, it is saying if the curved surface area of a cylinder is this and its height is this, then what will be the radius? Okay, as we all know that the curved surface area of cylinder is equals to 2 pi RH. Okay, now 2 pi RH is given to us as pi 2y square minus 18y plus 40. Okay, is equals to 2 pi RH. That is given to us. Okay, so what we can do? Okay, so let's take 2 common from this side. So what we are getting? Y square minus 9y plus 20. Okay, and the value of h is given us as y minus 4. Okay, let's put it y minus 4 over here. Now we can cut this 2 pi and this 2 pi from here. Okay, now let's solve it. When we are going to solve this equation with the middle splitting method, so what we are getting? So as the factors, we are getting y minus 4 and y minus 5, which is equals to r multiplied by y minus 4. Okay, now leave this r over here. So what we are getting? Y minus 4, y minus 5 divided by y minus 4. Okay, so we can cut it. What we are getting? R is equals to y minus 5. Okay, so what we are getting? Option A, y minus 5 as our correct answer. Understood? Now let's move to the next question, which is question number 28. Now in the question number 28, the question is saying what is the difference between a simple interest of rupees 500 calculated at a 5% per annum for 3 years and a 4% per annum for 3 years. Okay, as we all know, the formula of SI is P into R into T by 100. Okay, this formula we need to apply in this question. Okay, so the question is saying if it is applying according to 500 as a principal, 5% interest and 3 years. Okay, so the difference between two, that what we are getting is, okay, so let's solve it. So here what we are getting, here we are getting 5 5 the 25, 25 multiplied by 3 is 75. Okay, now let's calculate the another CI according to the 4% interest and for 4 years. So 5 4s are 20, 24 4s are 80. We are getting 80 and here we are getting 75. Okay, so what is the difference between two? So the difference is 5. So that is our option number D. 5 rupees is the difference between the simple interest of both according to both the situations. Okay, now let's move to the question number 29. So question number 29 is saying that by which of the following information you can construct a rhombus. Okay, so as we all know, for constructing rhombus we need diagonals. Okay, so if two diagonals are given over there, so we can easily construct the rhombus because each side of the rhombus are equal. Okay, if we know the diagonal, we can easily construct the sides. Okay, so that's why option number C, 2 diagonals, is the correct answer. Now, next question is saying if a 2-digit number is less than 20, okay, a 2-digit number is given over there, which is less than 20. Now, sum of its digits is double that of their product. That we need to find and the numbers from the given option. Okay, we are going to take 12. So, what we can say, 12 is less than 20. Yes, but the sum of its digit, when we are going to add 1 plus 2, we are getting 3. That is equals to double of their product. 1 multiplied by 2, 2. And double of 2, we are getting 4. So is 3 double of 4? No. So 12 cannot be our correct answer. Let's go move to 15. So 15 is 1 plus 5, that is 6. Okay. And 1 multiplied by 5. So 5 multiplied by 2, we are getting 10. Is 6 is double of 10? No. So that's why 15 cannot be a correct answer. Let's move to the option number C. So option number C is saying 13. So 1 plus 3 is 4. And 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. So 3 multiplied by 2, we are getting 6. Is 4 is double of 6? No, that is also false. Okay, let's move to the option number D, which is 11. So 1 plus 1 is 2 and 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. And when we are multiplying 1 by 2, we are getting 2. And what we can say is 2 is double of their product. Okay, yes, 2 is double of their product. So what we can say, 11 is our correct option, which is our option number D. Understood? Okay, let's move to the question number 31. Now, what we need to do in question number 31. So, in the question number 31, it is saying it has given some some numbers to us. We need to solve it. Okay, so let's see how we can solve these all things. Okay, so the first thing that is given to us, that is 4.50, and then we need to subtract 2.25 from it, and then we need to add 5.75 to it. Okay, then 0.08 plus 0.084, okay, and divided by 0.7, okay, that we need to do. So let's see what we can get when we are solving it. So first we will do 4.50 minus 2.25. We are getting 2.25 only, okay, and in that 2.25 we need to add 5.75. We are getting 8. Okay, now let's solve it. So first we need to divide this 0.084 with 7. Okay, because first we will do this division only. So we are getting 0.012. Now we need to add this 0.012 with this 0.08. So what we are getting? We are getting 0.092. Okay, so what we will do first? First we need to divide this 0.084 with 0.7. We will get 0.12 from here. Okay, and what we are getting, we need to add that number with 0.08. Okay, so we will get 0.2. Okay, 0.2 only. Okay, so now we need to divide 8 with 0.2. What we are getting? We are getting 40 on this side. Okay, so this will be 40. Now we need to solve this one as well. So this is 1.35 divided by 0.9 minus 0.5, 6.50 minus 4.30 plus 0.8. Okay, let's solve it. So when we are solving it, so what we can get? First we will have to add 1.35. Okay, 1.35 we will add with 0.9. Oh, sorry, that is subtraction. So we need to subtract it. Okay, when we are subtracting it, these two numbers, we are getting 1.5. Okay, then we need to subtract 0.5 from 1.5. So we are getting 1. Okay, now in the downside, what we are getting? First, we will subtract this 6.50 and 4.30. What we are getting? We are getting 2.2. Okay, then we need to add this 2.2 with 0.8. We are getting 3. Okay, so 1 by 3, when we are dividing 1 by 3, we are getting 0.33 something. Okay, now in this side we are getting 40 and this side we are getting 0.33 something. So which sign should be there? Option A, this sign should come because this is greater than that side. Understood? So question number 31, option A will be our correct answer. Understood? Okay. Let's move to the next question, which is question number 32. So here the cube root of this number divided by the cube root of this number will equals to x. Here we need to find the value of x. So as we all know, the cube root of 2744 is 14. Okay. Since minus sign is there, so that will be minus 14. Divided by the cube root of 0.008 is 0.2 only. Okay, that is equals to x. And when we are dividing these two numbers, what we are getting? Minus 70 is equals to x. So the value of x will be minus 70, which is our option number B. Okay, now let's solve this question. So the question number 33 is saying the value of 2m minus n we need to find. Okay, so how we are going to find it? Let's see. So this angle is given to us, which is 35. So this angle will, n is also equals to 35, no? Vertically opposite angle. N is also equals to 35 due to vertically opposite angle. Okay. Now after that, this angle is 85. So we need to find this angle, angle M. So how we are going to find angle M? So let's add 85 and 35. What we are getting? 120, correct? When we are subtracting 120 from 180, we are getting 60. So 60 is the value of angle M. Okay, this is 60. Now question is saying that we need to find the value of 2m minus n. So that will be 2 multiplied by 60 minus 35. So that is 120 minus 35. Okay, 120 minus 35, what we are getting? We are getting option A, 85 as our correct answer. Understood?